Welcome to class today. Today I'm going to be teaching the basic Spinal Flex Energy Series. And this class today is designed for those of you who may be completely new to Kundalini Yoga. So I will begin by sharing with you some things that make Kundalini Yoga unique to other types of yoga. And the one thing is that Kundalini Yoga is traditionally done with your eyes closed. And what that means and why that's done is because it's a yoga, it's called the yoga of awareness. So it's designed for you to go into your inner world and connect with your higher consciousness. So the other thing that makes Kundalini Yoga unique is that we open and close with the same, we open and close with a mantra. And I'll walk you through what that mantra is when we get there. The third thing I want to mention is to have some things that are available to you that may be more comfortable for you for this class. For example, you may like to have a cushion in that there's some positions that may not be accessible to you. So you can use a cushion to sit on. Another option is to have a block. Personally, I don't like the block as much, but some people do. And also a chair. So some of the postures that we'll go through today can also be done in a chair. So really just finding your style, finding what's comfortable for you, and I'll offer modifications through the class as often as possible. For women who may be pregnant or menstruating in the first 3 days of your flow, your menstruation, it's advised not to do this particular practice because it pulls and creates heat in the navel center and in the lower belly, which is not what is recommended for when you're menstruating in the first 3 days. You can pick it up on the 4th day, and then always check with your doctor just in case. For pregnancy, I would advise to check with your doctor for this particular practice because again, it pulls very strongly on the navel center. So that pretty much gives you the basic introduction to the class. I'll give you the structure of the class. So we are going to begin with which is similar for every class. We will begin with a pranayama or a breath work. Bringing the breath in a certain way, and I'll walk you through that. Today we're going to be doing alternate nostril breathing. And then we'll do the opening that I mentioned, and I will share that mantra with you. A mantra is the use of the voice, so expressing yourself through the voice, and a mudra, which you'll hear me talk about a mudra. Mainly in this class, we will be doing with our index fingers and thumb touching, with the other 3 fingers straight, sitting up on your lap. But I'll get that. So the mantras and the mudras, you'll hear that term, and also mula bandha. So there's bandhas, and this particular bandha that we're going to do is called mula bandha, which is tightening of the sex organs, the anus, the pelvic floor. And when you do the tightening, I will walk you through it in having your breath filled, having yourself filled with breath and visualizing the energy moving up the spine. So those are some of the things that I think that are important for you to know going forward in Kundalini Yoga. And if anything is uncomfortable for you, discomfort is one thing, pain is another. If it's causing pain, then stop. This is about listening to your own body. So discovering what your body has to say to you, and if your body is just grumbling because it doesn't want to complete, if your mind is grumbling, like, I don't want to keep doing this, that's different than feeling pain. So pain is recommended, stop, basta, when pain happens, okay? So I think that pretty much introduces you to some of the basics of Kundalini Yoga. I invite you in between. So there's 10 exercises in this particular kriya, which is another term I'd like to present to you. A kriya is a series of exercises designed to do a particular, have a particular effect. And this particular Kriya is designed to have an effect on your spine in bringing flexibility to the spine and moving sexual energy up the spine through the body, moving energy channels up. So let's begin by bringing ourselves into easy seat, as it's called, which is sitting your buttocks, your sits bones directly on the floor, with your legs crossed gently in front of you. Let's just take a breath in here, ground yourself. You can hold on to your knees. It's a very grounding position to hold the knees, and take a nice deep breath in using the belly, and you'll be breathing through the nose, in and out of the nose through the practice, unless I suggest to you otherwise. So one thing that's also helpful is to use a tissue before you begin. I have found that beneficial, to blow your nose before and have water nearby in case you need it. Okay, so let's take a nice deep breath in, pressing the belly out and breathing in through the belly. Sitting up nice and tall and straight with the shoulders relaxed, and then press your belly into the spine, breathing the breath out. Very good, very good. Now I'd like to invite you to begin the pranayama, the breath work, and take your left hand and bring your index finger and thumb into what is called Gyan Mudra. So they're going to be pressing gently each other. And then the other three fingers, instead of them just being separated, you want to bring them together and touch each other straight. And your palm will be facing up. So your left hand, palm facing up, three fingers touching, index finger and thumb also touching. Okay, so the three fingers are pointed straight, touching, index finger, thumb touching, and then you'll take your right thumb, and this is called alternate nostril breathing, if anyone has done it in the past, okay? So you're going to sit up tall and straight and relax your spine, relax your body, and press your thumb on your right nostril. And first we want to breathe anything out, breathe the air out. So press your belly close, push it towards your spine, and expel the breath completely. Good. And then take a nice deep breath in here, eyes closed. Gently hold the breath at the top, and then bring your pinky finger over and close your left nostril and open the right and breathe the breath out. Very good. Now breathe in here on the right. Nice deep breath in, using the belly to breathe. Hold the breath at the top. Relax the body. Close the right nostril with your thumb. Open the left and breathe out. Continue with this motion for several breaths, and I'll come back to you in just a moment. Find your stillness. See if you can find stillness. Wherever you are, let's take the last breath in together. I'll wait here for a second. Breathe in together. Hold at the top. Open the other nostril and breathe out. Pressing all the air out of the body. Bring the right hand now down into Gyan Mudra. Index finger and thumb touching. The other three fingers long and extended, touching. And relax here for a moment. See if you notice any sensation, any shift that's happened in your mind or in your body from that first exercise. Let's take one more deep breath in here and then out. Good. Very good. Okay, so now we will open our practice, and you can bring your hands to prayer position with your thumb knuckles pressed into your chest bone, into your diaphragm, with the shoulders relaxed. And in this particular posture, we're going to say the Adi mantra. It's called an Adi mantra from the Sanskrit tradition 3 times. And it's Om. When you say Om, you want to touch your tongue, press your tongue up against your upper palate, and I'll walk you through this. So you're going to do pressing your thumb against your upper palate, and see if you can feel any vibration anywhere in your body when you're saying this. So it's, I'll give one example, run through. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. So that's what it's going to sound like. It's meant to be done in one breath as much as possible. So we'll take one deep breath in before we begin. And what this opening chant does, this opening mantra, is it calls in what's called the golden chain of teachers who have come before us, and invites us to connect to our higher consciousness, to our highest consciousness, to our wisdom. So we'll chant it 3 times together. You can listen or join in. Let's take one deep breath in, and then we'll begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Deep breath in. Om Guru Dev Namo. Last one, breathe in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Breathe in. Hold the breath, relax the shoulders, and breathe out and gently bring your hands each into Gaya Mudra, index fingers and thumb touching, and just gently absorb the energy of the chant. Allow the energy to settle in your body. Whether you feel anything or not, just know that there is something happening inside of your body. Last deep breath in here. And then out. Good, very, very good. Okay, so we're going to begin with 3 warm-ups before we begin the Kriya to get the body ready. And the first one I like to do for this particular Kriya is what's called Sufi grinds. And Sufi grinds is done by holding onto your knees, if this position is available, or you can do it in a chair, as I mentioned earlier. And you'll be circling. I'll show you the body movement first, and then we'll add the breath. So you find a direction that you like. If you want, I'm left-handed, so I like to move to the left. And you circle to the front, keeping the chin parallel to the floor. So you don't want to tuck it, and you're going to, when you come back, you still keep the chin parallel, and you may feel your spine moving, and you come around, And then the breath that's added into this motion, and you may do small circles or larger circles. Find what your body likes, and you may go at a pace that's faster or slower. So when you go forward, you want to breathe in. And when you go backward, you want to breathe out. Pressing all the air out with your belly. All the breath work, most of it here is done with the nose, in and out of the nose. So you can begin at your own pace in one direction. And always remembering to breathe in using your belly and breathe out using your belly, pressing the breath completely out of your body. Let's continue here for a few more in this direction. Very good. And congratulations for coming to your first Kundalini Yoga class. This is your first class. Let's finish this last one in this direction and come back to center. And then gently change direction and go in the opposite direction of which you just were going. Remembering to keep the chin parallel to the floor, arching the back when you go back. And we'll do two more here. And last one. Good. Come back to center and take a nice deep breath in with your belly. And hold it at the top, relaxing the shoulders. And breathe out, expelling the breath completely out of your body. Very good. Very good. Okay, so for our next posture, just let this settle for a second. If you notice any sensation or not, allow it to settle in your body. The space between is really valuable for integration, the sacred integration of your movement and breath in your body. Okay, one more breath here. And out. Very good. And I'm going to move on to the side for this next posture and walk you through it, where the legs will be extended completely. And this is called life nerve stretch. So the feet are flexed. And to the degree you can, we're going to hold on to our big toes. That's the goal here, or the practice. And if that's not available to you, not only are we going to hold on to them, we're going to press our thumbs into the thumbnail. So feet are going to be flexed and pressing in on the thumbnail. If that's not accessible to you, you can hold on to your shins or you can hold on to your thighs. And the movement is up and down. So we're going to go up. And when we go up, we take a breath in through our nose. And when we come down, we breathe out and feel our body stretch. And then go up, breathe in and out, go down. And continue here at your own pace. And here the head, you can be, if your eyes are closed, just as if you're looking down to the ground the whole time. This is life nerve stretch. This is stretching the sciatica nerve. It can often cause some people pain. So it's nice to give it a stretch. And let's do two more here. And last one. Good. Very, very good. When you've finished, come back up and let's do butterfly. So for those of you that may be familiar with butterfly from other yoga practices, The feet are pressed together as close or as far away as possible if this is accessible to you. If it's not, then you're welcome to imagine yourself doing this particular exercise. So here we're just going to grab onto or hold onto our big toes with our two fingers, index finger and middle finger, and our thumbs can be pressing in on the toenail, and find where you're comfortable here, and then begin gently fluttering your butterfly. Imagine yourself just fluttering like a butterfly here. Gently stretching your inner thigh muscles. Breathing nice and long and relaxed breath here, sitting up nice and tall and straight. And try different paces. Try fluttering with big flutters that are slower and then faster little flutters. See what your body likes. Experiment a little bit here. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. I like to pull forward when I finish this one particular practice. If you want to do that, you're welcome. And then we'll bring the feet back into easy seat, crisscrossed, and gently sitting on your sits bones. And here we'll begin the practice. And there's a series of 10 exercises, and I'm going to show you the first one sideways because I think it's a little easier for you to see it. Or if you don't want to open your eyes, you can just listen to how I should describe it. So your hands are going to be holding onto your knees. And we're going to be, your hands are going to be holding onto your shins here close to your ankles. And we're going to move, the movement is moving forward, concaving your back, and then backward and flexing it like, I don't know, like in cat-cow. And then forward. And when you go forward, you can integrate the breath. So forward, we're going to breathe in with our nose. And then backward, expel the breath from your belly. Forward, backward. Okay. And continue in this movement. It's 26 times, which takes about a minute. So, and I'll let you know as we get closer to the end. Nice, strong, deep breaths. Inhales and exhales through the nose. And rocking on the sits bones. And not wobbling the head. You want to keep the head parallel to the floor. The neck stays in the locked position here. Last 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Take a deep breath in here. Engage Mula Bandha. Tighten your sex organs, tighten your anus, tighten your pelvic floor. Hold your breath and hold that as long, hold your Mula Bandha as long as you can. Bring the energy up. Visualize or sense it moving up your body. And when you're ready, expel the breath and release the lock. Mula Bandha. Very, very good. We rest here for 1 full minute. This integration of breath and movement is the medicine of the practice. And going into your inner world. Discovering what's inside in stillness for you. One more deep breath in here. And exhale. Very good. Okay, so we'll move into the next posture. If this is available to you, this is sitting on, it's called rock pose, which is sitting directly on the heels. And with the heels, when I say directly, meaning not with your feet open, the tendency may be to have the feet open. You want to sit directly on those sits bones. And if not, you can use a block between or the cushion or sit in a chair or stay in easy seat. But easy seat would be, I would say, the least, the three that I mentioned are the best options. Okay, and here it's the same movement of breath and movement. So only that our hands are sitting directly on our thighs. And we're going to do this also for 1 minute, moving forward, breathing in, moving backward, breathing out. Okay, and you're welcome to take a deep breath in, and we'll begin moving forward and back. Good. Just continue in this movement, and I'll let you know when we're near the end. Nice, strong, deep breaths in and out. Chin stays parallel to the floor, shoulders stay relaxed. Just focus on the breath and the flexing of the spine and the movement. You're doing great. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the chat. Okay, last one. Come back to center. Take a deep breath in. Engage Mula Bandha. Tighten your sex organs. Anus, keep the shoulders relaxed. Hold the breath in. Tighten, tighten, tighten the pelvic floor. See if you can breathe in a little more and pull that energy up. Hold as long as you can. And then release. Good. And we relax here for 1 full minute. Enjoy the relaxation. And sit back in easy seat or stay in this position. And begin to deepen the breath. Last breath in. And out. Good. Okay. Next one is one of my favorites called spinal twist. So you can work yourself back into easy seat or sit on a chair if you prefer. And so this one is done by your 4 fingers sitting on the top of your shoulders, pointing down, and your thumbs kind of on behind your shoulders. So you're going to basically grip your shoulders and with your elbows pointed straight out. So they don't want to be slapped down. You know, you don't want them to be down. You want them to be straight out. And the movement is turning to the left and breathing in and turning to the right and breathing out. So strong breath in. That's the movement. Okay, so let's take 1 deep breath in before we begin. And out. And then turn to the left and breathe in and right out. And continue at a pace that's comfortable for you for 1 minute. Nice strong breaths in and out. Breathing in on the left and breathing out on the right. Last 20 seconds. Last 5 seconds. You're doing great. Last one. Come back to center. Take a deep breath in. Keep yourself in that posture. Breathe in. Engage mula bandha. Tighten sex organs, pelvic floor, anus. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Hold the breath in. Sip in a little more air. Good. Move that energy up. Visualize it coming up the spine. And when you're ready, relax. Well done. And we'll relax here for a full minute. Let's see if you notice any shift in sensation, if you have sensation. Surrender to anything that's going on within your body or around your body. Take 2 more breaths here, wherever you are. Breathe in and out. Last breath in and out. Well done. You're doing great. Okay, the next one is called bear grip. And the way this is done is your left palm, you want to face it away from you, and your right palm face it towards you, but in front of your left palm, okay? And then you're going to just grab your fingers. So grip your fingers, your thumbs are going to rest on top, and this is called bear grip. So it's going to be done at heart center, and the movement is to lift the left. When you lift the left, you breathe in, and when you put the left down and lift the right, and the left goes down like a seesaw, you breathe out. So breathe in on the left, out on the right, pulling the grip the whole time, okay? And we just do this 26 times. So pull the grip, take a breath in, and lift your left side up, and then drop the left, breathe out, left, right goes up, and continue. Pointing your elbows up to the sky and down to the ground each time they're up or down. If you lose count, begin where you think you are, and I'll count you down for the last few. Pulling on the grip, heart center. Keep your grip at the heart center. Last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Pull on the grip, heart center. Pull, 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 pull. Tighten mula bandha. And breathe in. Hold the breath. Hold sex organs, anus, pelvic floor, stomach, tight, 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 as long as you can. One more sip in, pull the energy up. And relax. Well done. Oh, we just have a 30-second relaxation here. Enjoy it fully. Really breathe into your body, to any sensations that you may feel. Last 2 breaths here. Breathe in and out. Last one in and out. Good. Okay, so the next one, we stay in this posture. We do this for 1 minute, which is about 26 times. And the arms are going to stay on the knees straight. So we're working different parts of the vertebrae, different parts of the spine. And when we breathe in, we're going to move forward. The tendency is you're going to want to bend the elbows, but we don't. So breathe forward, going when you breathe in, and then backward, out. The key is to keep the arms straight, okay? And chin straight. So let's begin. Breathe in, go forward. Exhale, go back. Good. And forward, back. Continue at your own pace. I'll count you down for the last few. Three, two, last one. Come back to center. And breathe in, tighten Mula Bandha, tighten sex organs, anus, pelvic floor. Sip in a little more air, pull that energy up. Keep the chin parallel to the floor. Hold as long as you can. Tighten, tighten. You can tighten your arms, tighten everything. Tighten your body. And relax. Good. Oh, I feel that too. Relax. Full minute here. If you notice anything different in the space between the exercises as we proceed. Take 2 more breaths here. Breathe in and out. Last breath in and out. Good. Okay. The next 2 exercises are done consecutively. So we're not going to take a break between them. And what they are, the first one is shoulder shrugs. So we will be shrugging up our shoulders. And the shrug up is when we go up, we take a breath in. And when we drop them, we just breath out. Just allow the breath to go in and out. We'll do this for 1 minute. Nice tall spine. Breathe in and come up with the shoulders and drop them. Good. Continue at your own pace. Breathing in and out. And really drop them when you drop them. Let them drop. Last 3, drop. Last 2, drop. Last 1, hold here. We hold for 15 seconds. Tighten Mula Bandha. Hold your breath in, tighten and engage. You can tighten your body. Engage Mula Bandha. Keep that tighten, tighten, tighten. Last 3 seconds. Oh, good job. Relax. And now we'll move right into neck rolls, which are perfect for following. So you can bring your head as comfortable as it is for you to roll your head around. If it's not completely accessible, then don't do it. Take a breath in when you come to the front and breathe it out when you go to the back. We'll do 5 on each side. Really enjoy it. Last one on this side. We're in this direction. And you come back to center in the front, change directions. Exhaling the breath as you go back. Breathing in when you come to the front. Good. And last 2. And last 1. Good. And when you finish, just come directly to center. Pull the neck up straight. When you exhale. And one more breath in here and out. And we're invited really to move directly into the next posture. So here I will invite you and walk you through it. It is a bear grip. So like we did in the beginning, in the one posture where the palm is extended facing outward and the other one is facing inward. And the left and the right fingers will grip each other and then bring that grip this time to the throat chakra, okay, to the throat center. And here I'm going to walk you through the full motion because it can be complicated. So you pull, we're going to take a breath in and pull on the grip. So pull on the grip with the breath in, hold, pulling on the grip, tightening Mula Bandha with the breath in and pulling on the grip, and then release the breath and release the grip, keeping your arms in the grip, okay? And then with no breath in the body, then tighten the grip and tighten Mula Bandha. So basically, you tighten the grip with a full breath in and Mula Bandha, and you tighten the grip with a full breath out. And it's done 3 times. And then we move it to the next posture, which is overhead. So here we take a breath in, and tighten the grip, tighten Mula Bandha. Good. Pull the energy up. Stay in the posture. Relax the grip. Relax the breath. Take with an empty, with no air now. Tighten the grip and tighten Mula Bandha. And hold, 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 hold. You may feel some heat around you. May or may not. And then relax. And we come back to center. Throat center. Arms straight. Breath in. Pull on the grip. Tighten Mula Bandha. Hold the breath. Hold the grip. And hold Mula Bandha. Good. Relax. Let the breath out. Relax the grip. Staying in the posture. Relax Mula Bandha. And now tighten again. Good. Overhead. Breath in. Tighten the grip. Tighten Mula Bandha. Pull the energy up. Good. Breath out. Relax the grip. Relax Mula Bandha and tighten again with no breath in. Doing great. And one last round, which is the posture at the throat and overhead. So bring the posture back to the throat, the grip. Let's take a breath in here. Tighten the grip. Tighten Mula Bandha. Pull the energy up. and breathing in there also. Good. Let the breath out, let the grip out, and tighten again with no breath in the body. Tighten the grip, tighten Mula Bandha. Good. And last one, relax. Overhead. Take a breath in. Tighten the grip. Tighten Mula Bandha. Hold, 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 hold. Pull, 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 pull that energy up. It's the last one. Good. Relax the grip. Staying in the posture. Relax the breath. Breathe out completely. Now tighten the grip. Tighten Mula Bandha with no air in the body. Great. And relax. Well done. You did great. That one can be a little confusing, and just relax here now for about 30 seconds. The posture doesn't call for a full rest. We're going to have one in just after one more exercise. Okay, so let's work our way. That was a short 30 seconds because it really doesn't call for it. And this last posture is what's called Sat Kriya. So the way this one is done, it can be done sitting on the block. As I mentioned, it's called to be done sitting directly on the heels and with the interlacing of the four fingers and then pointing the index fingers and folding the thumbs one over the other. And then this posture is brought overhead with your arms straight, like hugging the ears. And then here you will take, it's using the belly. So what we do is we say Sat Nam. So Sat, when you're going to pull the belly in, when you say Sat, Sat Nam, and you breathe, and then it's really the focus on the Sat Nam, on the belly movement more than the breath. So it's what we're saying is truth is my name, truth is my identity is what we're actually saying in the Sanskrit translation. So you'll breathe in, fill the belly up, and then you're going to Sat, Sat, pull in. I totally messed that up. Okay, so Sat Nam, when you say Sat, you pull in. Okay, so Sat, pull in, Sat, and then relax, Nam, and breathe out. Sat, just focus on the belly. The body will do its own breathing. Nam, Sat, Nam. So you tighten the belly, Sat, when you say Sat, and you relax the belly when you say Nam. I'll set the timer for 3 minutes. And if you get tired, then you can stop and join again or join us back in easy seat. Okay, so in the posture, index fingers touching, other 3 fingers interlaced, hands straight overhead. Let's take one deep breath in to begin and out, and then fill up the belly, and then we'll tighten it. Sat, Nam, 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 almost halfway there. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Keep the arms straight. Nam, Sat, 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 Nam Sat, Nam Sat, Nam Sat, Nam Sat. Last minute. Sat, Nam Sat, Nam Sat, Nam. Point up to the sky. Sat, Nam 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 Sat, Nam. Nam Sat, 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 Nam Sat. Last 30 seconds, you're doing great. Sat, Nam 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 Sat, Nam. Last 5 seconds. Sat, Nam Sat, Nam Sat, Nam. Last one. Take a deep breath in. Stay in the posture. Engage Mula Bandha. Point, point, point. Pull that energy up, holding the breath. Pull it up. Pull, 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 pull. Visualize the energy coming up, going through your body. Good. And relax yourself, work yourself completely down to the floor in Shavasana for 3 full minutes. Completely laying on your back and letting this medicine integrate. And gently start moving your hands, your fingers, and your toes, and deepen your breath. I invite you to circle your ankles if you'd like, circle your wrists in one direction and then the other. And perhaps extend your arms overhead and give yourself a nice deep stretch here. A full body stretch, pressing with each heel. First the toes forward on one side and then the toes on the other. And you can alternate that with your arms, stretching one side completely and then the other. Giving your body a nice big stretch. And then gently roll yourself over onto your right arm. Extend your right arm. Roll over on your right side. take a breath here. And then gently start pushing yourself back up into seated position, back into easy seat. And we'll close here. We'll go right into meditation. You can take a cushion. If you'd like to sit on a cushion or not. And with your eyes closed, we're going to do what's called a whistle breath or straw breath. It's actually like straw breath. So you'll pucker your lips and take a deep breath in, visualizing yourself drinking from the straw from your pelvic floor all the way up. And I like to suggest that you send it out to the top of your head, your crown chakra, and like a waterfall, extend that energy to come back down. And you can send it away and breathe in again to the straw. You breathe out, keep your nose closed, breathe out through your nose. Send it up to the top of your head and have it drape over you. And continue with this breath and with this visualization. I'll let you know when we get near the last 10 seconds or so. Begin to return your breathing to regular breathing here. In and out through the nose, nice long deep breaths. And gently bring your chin forward with your eyes facing down. And I invite you here to gently flutter your eyes open and return to the room. When you're ready, bring your chin back up. And just absorb here for a moment with your eyes open, absorb the practice. One more breath in here. Out. Good. And we'll close the practice today with a long sat and short nam, bringing our hands again to heart center with the palms touching and the thumb knuckles pressed into your breastbone and the arms straight, shoulders relaxed. And we'll take a deep breath in and we'll say Sat Nam. Okay, so let's let the breath out. Next one, we'll begin. Breathe in. Sa. Bring the palms up to with your thumbs touching your third eye. The palms where your thumbs are touching the third eye. And then if it's available, hold your knees and come down and touch your forehead to the ground to ground yourself. Come back up to center. For those that are completely new, thank you for joining me today. And thank yourself for joining the practice and experiencing Kundalini Yoga. Okay? Hope to see you again. Thanks for joining. Sat Nam.